So here is the Midway Space Invaders cocktail table. I recently got this in a trade, and it's a nice shape overall. But I've noticed a couple issues. It's got a couple sound issues, and the owner let me know about that. So I've taken the board out, and I've also put it back in. But after putting it back in, it's had some interesting issues. But let's go ahead and take a look at the inside first. Here is the board here, and I did notice that that back there is got a little corner that's broken off of it. Let's take a look inside. So we've got the fan. It's actually pretty clean on the inside. There we go. And there's the tube up there. Okay. Dip switch settings, and yes, indeed, it was a cocktail table originally. So this is it. So here we go. Just doing some interesting things. I put a couple credits in it. Let's go ahead and play a game, see if we can hear the sound problems. So I got 2 credits in. I'm going to start a 2-player game just to make sure it's flipping okay. So there we go. Try to play this one-handed for you. So the thump, thump, thump works. Missile sound is a little off. No bass explosion. Okay, flip sides. Oh, I tell you, these little levers make one-handed playing pretty easy to do, I guess. Alright, no bass explosion still. You can hear it clicking as it switches the monitor over to the other side. That's kind of interesting. Must be a little relay in there that actually flips it or something. There you go. Let's get that UFO over. Should be coming across any second now. Well, didn't get it, but just wanted to check that, make sure that explosion sound worked for the UFO. I don't think it does. I think it might be the same sound. So let's see if I can get it to do that weird thing. So alright, it's flipped back. Okay, insert coins. And when I first turned it on after plugging everything back in, the screen was garbled. It was making a weird noise. Let's see if it'll do it this time. Just by tapping the cabinet, it was resetting. So by tapping the cabinet, it resets. So that tells me there's a ground issue or something somewhere, some loose connection. And if you hit it too many times, it does this, and it goes through. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it does that. I mean, I can't put it in the arcade like this. I can't put it in the basement. It'll get bumped into it and stop working. So, and you can hear things clicking. I mean, I think that's actually the monitor relay flipping it back and forth. All right, there's the noise that it was making. Very weird, intriguing. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if it'll come back. Okay. I mean, it did this also with the board in the cabinet too, so it's like, huh. Sometimes it comes back, sometimes it just pops back on its own. But there it is. So I don't know what's going on here. I mean, then dim the sound. Oh, there we go. And then it's back. So I don't know what's going on. This is very interesting. So I'll keep you guys updated as to what's actually happening. I don't know yet. Some loose connection somewhere that I've got to try to locate. So I just wanted to show one more thing that I'm noticing that it does. I've got everything back together. I just wanted to kind of confirm that, hey, it's not something loose. But see how the monitor is doing that? It's going dim and cutting back in. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. There it goes again. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's give it an old tap. Reset it. Did you see that? There we go. Got the junk down at the bottom. And the board reset. So there's... Is that a ground issue? I don't know. There it goes again. I mean, you kind of come up to the table and give it a bump, it's gonna reset or something. Look at that, I've got YY credits in now. We can start. Must be a lot of credits. Let's see what it drops down to. Oh, Y equals. That's good. I don't know. Well, let's just reset. There we go. This is the Midway Space Invaders. I guess they call it maybe the lounge version of the cocktail table with the levers there. So, yep, this is just kind of a quick update. I'm going to try to take a look and identify what needs to get replaced down here on the board for the missile shot and the base explosion. So there we go. Alright guys, I'll keep you updated.